41-0. I said to Stacy, I said, if the Grizzlies onside kick on the Bears, I think I'm going to flip off. A lot of people have forgotten about it. I wish I was more known for coaching than I was for that deal.
How does Gary get a hold of you, or how does this all work?
Oh, we've just been friends and stayed in touch over the years. And I think what's going on is, I think he sees this mission very much like what happened at Wyoming, where you're fighting to come from, the lower ranks and trying to fight into the upper half of the league. And I think he knows we have gone through a similar experience. Plus, Jovan Bonite, one of my favorite all-time players, is on staff here, and so he and Jovan got together. And I know offensive coordinator, Coach Baldwin. And anyway, they said, well, if Joe, and they know I'm just hanging out. But I did go to Northern Illinois and be a sounding board last week for an old friend, Coach Dave Doran, and I told Jovan I'd be glad to do camp if you guys want to do it for a couple days. And so I've been hanging out with them in practice and in the film room and the meeting room. I got to speak to the team, and as which Coach introduces me by putting me on the big screen with my magic moment.
Yeah. What have you thought so far?
Just really, really special. I think they're just right on the cusp of something special here. And I think a lot of it will go into the hands of the quarterbacks. And I think if they just can get an answer there, I think they're good enough just about everywhere else to compete. And then in all my years, 38 of coaching, I think you need that one magical win. You need that win over somebody that is arrived and maybe special, and you beat them. And I think that takes your program to that level, and then you can plane out a little bit. We never quite got planed out at Wyoming because I don't think we recruited enough speed and maybe a quarterback, but I think they have the speed, the quarterbacks here to make a run and to do some things. And if they went down to Oklahoma and played like that, they can go to Auburn and play like that. And I think they're a little stronger this year. They're healthier.
Yeah, Wyoming, Colorado State here.
Hey, I love that. And so I'm just real excited about how it all plays out for them. And need to get a break somewhere early in the season where we're all saying believe right now, but I think they'll believe really big if they just can get that firecracker win early and get some wind in their sail.
As an unbiased observer, who would you pick as a quarterback?
Well, right now you can't deny Chucky. I think he's got the feet and can make some things with his feet. But I thought Tu had a real good day today. I thought he threw some really good balls, drove the team a couple times down the field, and he's got good presence. He's a big, tall kid that can see the field, and he throws a nice ball. He understands what Coach Baldwin wants, and he could go in and run this offense in a heartbeat. So I'm saying you probably see both of them, in the first half of the season before they get into the throes of conference play. But I think Chucky, probably through camp, has been a guy that can make some more plays with his feet, and he's pretty darn accurate with his arm, and can make a few more plays that you can't coach.
Do you have much to do with Coach Dennehy?
We played golf together this summer in a fundraiser for Montana Grizzlies, and we've been friends forever. Played against each other in college. I played at South Dakota, and he was at Montana. And we see each other going back to Montana for some kind of fundraiser, usually twice a year. And tremendous respect for Mick, and good friend.
What's your assessment of the toughness of this team?
Well, you can see it. I mean, they got tough kids. Tough running back. I mean, you didn't see 9 on the field today, but that's the heart of their defense and the toughness of their defense. I think the top 2 linebackers maybe did scrimmage today. So, and yet, I thought the defense held their own pretty darn good today. There were many rushing touchdowns early on it. Then they stopped the run fairly good. And as the scrimmage wears on, you put the offense in, red zone and some situations like that, and they got some touchdowns. But I thought the defense played really well today, and I've been here a few days. I've seen what Coach Bush and his guys are doing, special teams. I think really doing a good job. I think probably 19 looks like he might have the lead on the short kicks, and 44 can hit it from down around Salt Lake City through. He's got big legs. So, but I think they have all the makings. They've got good, tough kids to cover. They're not afraid of anything. Tough running backs. Offensive line probably got to stay healthy, but that's same as Wyoming, same as Montana. Everybody, the big guys are the hardest ones to recruit and build any depth with. So, but there's no shortness of tough in this team at all.
Did you talk to Coach Anderson?